Hi, it's Miss Amy from the Hebron Public Library of the Porter County Public Library System, and I'm here for this week's story time about gardens. So here I have next to me my flower garden, and so we're going to add a new flower to it. So I got that down right there. Got my stem, and on my stem I'm going to put some leaves, because every flower needs some leaves to help it grow. Then we're going to put on some petals, and some more petals, and a topper. There we go. So I got my flower all ready to put into my flower garden. There we go. So I have another flower for my flower garden. Isn't that fun? What's your favorite kind of flower? I love lilacs. Lilacs smell amazing in the spring. So now we are going to set that down and read our story of My Garden by Kevin Henkes. Some nice big sunflowers. Our title page, My Garden. There we go, the beginning. My mother has a garden. I'm her helper. I water, I weed, and I chase away the rabbits so that they don't eat all the lettuce. It's hard work, and my mother's garden is very nice. But if I had a garden, there would be no weeds, and the flowers would keep blooming and never die. That sounds like fun. Look at all of her flowers. In my garden, the flowers could change colors just by my thinking about it. Pink, blue, green, purple, even patterns. What color would you want your flowers to be? That sounds fun. And if you picked a flower, another one would grow right back in its place. She picked all the flowers, and there's more already. In my garden, the rabbits wouldn't eat the lettuce because the rabbits would be chocolate. I would eat them. Chocolate rabbits, yummy. If I planted seashells, I'd grow seashells. If I planted jelly beans, I'd grow a great big jelly bean bush. What would you plant in your garden that you'd hope to grow into something? Would you plant jelly beans or a seashell or something else? Sometimes in my garden, good and unusual things would just pop up. Buttons, umbrellas, and rusty old keys. What would you want to pop up in your garden? Would you want buttons or umbrellas or something else? In my garden, there would be birds and butterflies by the hundreds, so that the air was humming with wings. That's a lot of birds to have, is it? The tomatoes would be big as beach balls, and the carrots would be invisible, because I don't like carrots. At night, the morning glories would stay open, shining like stars, and the strawberries would glow like lanterns. That'd be interesting to see the strawberries glowing. It's night now. Only the fireflies and the porch lights are glowing. Before bed, I take one seashell from the shelf in my room and go to the garden. I poke the seashell into the ground. Who knows what might happen? I cover it up with dirt and pat down the dirt with my foot. What do you think was going to happen to the seashell? What are you doing? Asked my mother. Oh, nothing, I say. Just working in the garden. The end. Look, there's a seashell in the ground. It's got a root. How's that? I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna go do a rhyme about flowers. So if you guys want to go grab a towel or a scarf or a piece of fabric, that'd be great because that's what we're going to use. So I got my blue scarf right here, And it's called Flowers Blooming. So we're gonna scrunch it all up in our hands like this. We're gonna put our hands together. Trying to get it all inside. There we go. So it goes like this. This is a leaf, and this is a leaf. That, you see, makes two. This is the bud that holds the flower. Watch it for bloom for you. Oh, I lost my bud. Oops. Let's do that again. So we're gonna scrunch it up, we're gonna poke out our thumbs, and then we're gonna start opening it up, okay? So, got it in our hands. Ready? This is a leaf, and this is a leaf. You see, makes two. This is the bud that holds the flower. Watch it bloom for you! Whee! That's fun. So we can set our scarf aside, and I'm going to show you our craft for this week. Here we go. So at any of our 5 libraries, you're going to get a bag. It's going to have your instructions in it, and it's going to have 2 big pieces of paper. So one paper, it's just a nice blank garden, piece of ground, but we want to make it all pretty. So we have a sticker sheet this time with lots of flowers and bugs and gnome holes that you can take and sticker it to the piece of paper. So we want to see all your pretty gardens that you make yourselves. So come into any of our 5 libraries, and we hope to see you soon. Bye!